Hello friends and enemies, welcome to or back to Happy For Now. I'm here to talk about one of my favorite things, which is audiobooks. And one of my very favorite things is graphic audiobooks. Oh my goodness, I have such a soft spot for graphic audiobooks. I've enjoyed them so much. And I've got a little mini TBR of them of sorts. I will note this going in. This TBR is not very diverse. Not because I didn't try, but because we literally aren't getting those kinds of graphic audios yet. I'm holding out hope that one day we do get them. But I'm just going to caveat that right now because it made me sad when I was browsing how many of them are not, like how many book series I've loved previously that we don't have graphic audios for yet. But either way, graphic audio, if you're unfamiliar, is a format of audiobook where you also have sound effects. If you previously, this is kind of niche, but not niche. If you ever listen to like Star Wars audiobooks, there's often sound effects and other things happening. That's what graphic audios are. They include other sounds and noises and make it more into a screenplay of an audiobook than a book being read to you by a narrator. I adore graphic audios. Like I said, they're one of my favorite ways to listen and change up my listening. So I've got a list, and these are the ones I'm hoping to read a lot of this year. Maybe not all this year because they all won't be available this year, but definitely will be diving into quite a few of these sooner than later. First up, unsurprising, is Kate Daniels. Of course, I have been talking about my Kate Daniels reread forever and an eternity. I plan to listen to them via graphic audio, and honestly, they're so fun. They're so fun. And I love Kate Daniels. This is an urban fantasy series that follows Kate Daniels, who's like an investigator, and Curran, who's a leader of a pack, and he shifts into a lion. And it's so cute because they do things like here kitty kitty to him, and listen, that's not him, okay, but it's delightful because of course it is. But Kate Daniels is a classic in my opinion of urban fantasy and these kinds of worlds, so I'm just really excited to dive in and read more from it and finish it eventually. But again, it's going to be slow going because I do want to do the graphic audios. I don't love the regular audiobooks because I listen to Hidden Legacy via normal like audiobook narration, and I do believe they're both the same narrator. So in my head, I'm hearing Hidden Legacy and Kate Daniels, and it just does not work for me at all. But yeah, Kate Daniels is high on the audio TBR priority list. Next up, we have Murderbot, which I believe is completed in graphic audio, which is not a surprise. These are much shorter graphic audios. Murderbots are all novellas except for the last 2 or 3 releases now. And I have reread the first Murderbot book multiple times now. In fact, I forced Grumps to read it. And then I also have now decided I'm just going to go back through and read all of them via graphic audio. This follows a robot who is a murder robot that kind of gains sentience in a weird way and just wants to hang out in their charge bay and watch Netflix all day and not murder, so to speak. We follow their journey. And I don't know how much further it goes. I've only read a couple of these, and I'm just really excited. I also feel like graphic audio is really great for like fantasy and paranormals like this and like sci-fis. Like I just think it works really well. I think it's just like it's the ideal format for me at least. Then I want to read the Married to Magic series by Elise Kova. I've read Deal with the Elf King, the first book in that series, and I really enjoyed it. But again, I think I would like to revisit that first book and then work my way through the rest of the series because we're up to like a siren book, and I love sirens. These are really fun, slow burn, lower heat books, and I do think those also will be really fun for a graphic audio format. I have really enjoyed Elise Kova's writing, and I find them to be a very like specific kind of fantasy romance. When I'm in the mood for them, they're like perfect. So it's definitely another one that I would like to continue on. And when I saw the newest book coming out was already getting a graphic audio, I was like thrilled because I was so surprised we were getting it that quickly. Then we have the Night Huntress series. This is a Janine Frost, I believe. I hope I got that right. I will edit it out if I didn't. This is a series I read back in the day in my early romance journey, and I've enjoyed revisiting things from back then. I read Mary Gentry this year a little bit from that. For me, Night Huntress is one that like I was really glued to this. I did not want to put this series down. At some point I like fell off, so I think it would be really fun to dive back in and revisit it via graphic audio, especially because it seems like something that again would benefit really well from that formatting. And also I think it would just be fun to see what I think of something that's older. And then last but not least on my graphic audio TBR is Sin and Chocolate by K.F. Bread. This is a new graphic audio adaptation we're getting. I'm really curious about this one. I think it's one that sounds interesting. It sounds kind of Neon Gods-esque. You know, we have like ruling class, demons, all sorts of fun stuff, which is absolutely my jam. And this one does come out like in March, so your students video it'll be out soon. But yeah, this is another like Gods situation. It's set in San Francisco, and she catches the eye of this guy who like is kind of a villain, I'm assuming, in some capacity. He has to be. I know for me at least, I've been really impressed by the variety of titles we're getting out of graphic audios. I mean, even things like the Pierce Brown Red Rising series has graphic audios now. The Tracy Wolf series, the vampire ones a lot of people really liked, have graphic audios. We're getting graphic audios of different light novels as well. So like this is a format I'm excited to see grow over time here as we continue to see more and more things released. I'm definitely pumped to see what that looks like for us as we continue on. But yeah, what graphic audios have you read and enjoyed? I would love to know. If there's anything you think I should add to my TBR, specifically in this format, let me know. I personally listen to these through Libby and Hoopla exclusively, so I will note that I'm not buying them. And I definitely recommend you do the same, personally. But yeah, that's everything for this one. Let me know. If you made it this far and hung out with me, leave me a headphone music sound related emoji in the comments. I will have links to these books for you, as well as links to my friend anywhere on the internet that I am, and I will catch you all in a few days. Bye!
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get